Welcome to your grammar video for this week, Unit 7, Orange Listening. In this lesson, we're going to talk about the future using the phrase be going to. Let's get started. To understand this lesson, you'll need to remember the present tense be verbs. You'll also need to remember how to form contractions using subjects and the present tense be verbs, as well as base verbs. If you don't know those things, no problem. Pause the video, look up the answers, and then come back. In this lesson, we'll talk about when to use the phrase be going to talk about the future. We'll talk about forming positive and negative sentences, as well as how to ask and answer questions about the future using be going to. We'll also talk about future time expressions. In English, to talk about something that will happen in the future, we can use the phrase be going to. The structure to make positive statements about something in the future is as follows. Start with a subject, followed by the present tense be verb, then going to, and the base verb. You have to remember that the present tense be verb connects with specific subjects. Let's take a look at some examples. I'm going to play. You are going to study. We're going to learn grammar. They are going to Bahrain. He is going to eat. She's going to read. It is going to rain. Take a moment and pause the video. Have a look at these statements. Practice writing a few statements of your own using this grammar. It's also important to remember that going and be going to is not the same as the action verb go. Be going to is similar to the modal will that we studied before. So, if your main verb in the sentence is go, you need to write a sentence as follows. Start with the subject, the present tense of be plus going to, followed by go, the verb. And if you're talking about a place, you'll have to include the preposition to after go. To form negative statements, to talk about something in the future using be going to, the structure will be as follows. Start with a subject, again the present tense of the be verb, followed by not, the negative, then going to, and then the base verb. Here are some examples. I'm not going to play. You aren't going to study. We're not going to learn grammar. They are not going to go to Bahrain. He isn't going to eat. She's not going to read. It is not going to rain. In these examples, you can see that there are some contractions, both using the subject and the be verb, or using the be verb with not, the negative form. Pause the video and make note of the difference. Also practice writing a few negative statements. You must also remember that am does not make a contraction with the negative not. However, are and is perfectly okay. For yes or no questions about something in the future using be going to, the structure is as follows. First, we have to start with the be verb, then the subject, followed by going to, and the base verb. Again, you have to remember, the subject in the question will choose the form of the be verb. Let's take a look at some examples. Is it going to rain? Are you going to go? Are they going to study? Pause the video for a moment, write some practice questions, then we'll talk about how to answer them. To answer yes or no questions, you can use the short answer. So starting with yes or no, followed by the subject, and then the be verb. In a negative statement, you'll have to include not at the end. Also remember, there are no contractions for positive short answers. However, in a negative short answer, you can use a contraction. Some examples. Is it going to rain? Yes, it is. Are you going to go? No, I'm not. Are they going to study? No, they aren't. To ask WH questions about something in the future using be going to, the structure is as follows. First, start with a WH question word, who, what, when, where, why, or how, followed by the be verb, then the subject, and going to, then the base verb. Here are some examples. Where are you going to study? I'm going to study in the library. Where is he going to go? He's going to go to Paris. When are they going to eat? They're going to eat at 6 o'clock. Who is he going to eat with? He's going to eat with his family. What are you going to do? I'm going to read a book. Pause the video and practice writing some WH questions using be going to. Usually, in English, when we talk about something in the future, we use a future time expression to add more information to our sentences. You can write future time expressions at the beginning or the end of a sentence. However, if you write it at the beginning of a sentence, you must use a comma after the time expression. However, if you write it at the end of the sentence, you don't need a comma. Take a minute, look at the example time expressions in the bottom left corner. Pause the video, practice writing some sentences using a time expression as well as be going to. There's a big difference when we talk about the present continuous and the future with be going to. The big difference is that the present continuous is talking about something happening now, whereas the future with be going to is to talk about the future or something that will happen. Again, here you have many examples. Pause the video, take a moment to look at the chart, and you can see how they are different. Now, let's take a practice quiz. Pause the video and select an answer for each question. Once you've finished each question, hit the play button and we'll talk about your answers. Welcome back. Let's talk about your answers. Question 1. She blank food from a restaurant because she forgot her food at home. If I forget my food, I need food. We have the subject she, so the be verb is. Now, we can make a contraction with she and is to form she's, followed by going to, and the base verb, by. So B is the correct answer. Question 2. I'm very sick. I blank to class this afternoon because I feel terrible. If I feel terrible and I'm very sick, I'm not going to class. We need the negative. We have the subject I, so the be verb is am. Looking at option A, am not going to come is the correct answer. Question 3. I blank to my friend's house tomorrow. I'm too busy and want to stay at my house. Again, we have some clues. Too busy and want to stay at my house. This tells me I need the negative. We have the subject I, so the be verb am. B, am not going to go is the correct answer. Question 4. When blank finished the test? Here we have a question. We have to remember that in questions, the be verb comes before the subject. The subject of the question is you, so we have the be verb are. D, are you going to, is the correct answer. Question 5. Are you blank go to Muhammad's house tomorrow? Again, we have a question, started with the be verb are, subject you, followed by blank go. We have the verb go, so we only need going to. A is the correct answer. Question 6. Is he going to buy a new phone? Yes, blank. Again, in this question, we have the subject he, and we also have the be verb is. We can use our short answer question format to answer this question with the same subject and the same form of be. So the correct answer is B. Yes, he is. That's it for this lesson. I hope it was useful. Class dismissed.